Hello everyone, hope you're all well wherever you are on the planet today. William J. Peden here, the Unstoppable Coach. Today I'd like to speak to you about a discussion I was having yesterday with a business partner and friend, and we were discussing our business, and we were discussing how we were going to be taking it forward and how we could be using it to help others. The business I'm talking about is Revolution Training and Consulting. And this is a platform that the owner and founder Adam has been developing for a while now, over a year probably. What we do on the platform is it's a hosting platform for webinars and training courses, and there's various other things attached to the company as well. There's companies within the company. But what we were discussing yesterday was how we could help people use the platform to get their message out there, but more specifically we were talking about the education system, and I was talking to someone else the night before that as well, and basically I've got a mentor or a chap I follow, Charles Handy, and Charles has said for a long time, the education system is not fit for purpose anymore. It hasn't been for about a century or so. And we can see the change in this coming now, more so with the next generation coming through and the generations after that are coming. Because we've got this social network, global social network, it's a lot easier, I think you would agree, to pick up any sort of information that you're looking for. It's at your fingertips, with mobile devices and with everything that's online at the moment. Sure, you have to search for stuff, and you have to make sure it's accurate before you start quoting it and things like that. But once our aim is to get the established universities, schools to come on board and think of different ways to get the kids schooled. And the kids are going to school now, and they have the answers at their fingertips before they actually get there. So we're thinking moving forward, and I was talking to somebody, another person during the week there, and they were telling me about this democratic schooling in the United States, which is a step forward again into helping people actually learn what they need to learn. Now we're coming from an entrepreneur slant on it, not so much regarding what do you really need to take and learn at school that's going to help you in your business life as you go forward, as you move forward. We all know we need the basics, the arithmetic, the English, the writing, the reading, this sort of stuff. We all need that. But more and more people are homeschooling as well. These skills can be taught at home, and I know it's a life choice, and the parents have got to make that decision as well, and that's all part and parcel of it. But if we can get the mainstream schooling into thinking, as Charles Handy says, the reading, the writing, the arithmetic, the math, that sort of thing, he reckons that should become the homework. That should be done at home. And when the children go into school, or the adults go into school, whoever's going there, they should be working in groups. And they should be working in groups in the arts and in sport and anything that involves teams. Because what you find is, and I think it's been experimented somewhere, what you find is people will naturally find what they want to do. Not everybody wants to be the team captain, and not everybody's capable of being a team captain. Not all children or people going into education are A achievers. People C is the most they can get, and that is an achievement for them. Whereas schooling and education is structured now, don't fail, don't fail, don't fail. And we're coming to that point now. This point that's been made across many platforms and many speakers you'll hear talking about it, many coaches, fail fast, fail often, this sort of thing. Well, when the kids are going to school, that's not what they're getting. They're getting, you must not fail. That mindset is with them when they come into their, and that's in a formative year, so that mindset is there when they come in to mainstream or they get older, they've got this don't fail, and it's through all levels of society. You know, it's in the workplace, it's in schooling, it's in the workplace, that sort of thing. So what we're wanting help with, and we're hoping to help with, is let's think of new ideas. Let's think of using this technology now that's at our fingertips. I know not everyone has it, but it has to start somewhere. So maybe if you can just think how you would use it, how you could see it being used. We see it being used as in communities, building communities, where you have the actual school turns into a community, and the children, I'll use children, the children grow up in that community, and they know what each other are doing, they know what each other is capable of doing, they respect what they can do. And I think, you know, it's a whole mindset change. It may not happen in my generation, in the time I'm around, although I plan to be here for another 35 years, 40 years anyway. But that's my philosophy. But what I'm saying is, this thing, it has to start. And at Revolution, we've got the name, and we want to start this revolution in the education side of things. It's just a sector that we're interested in. My partner Adam, he's heavily involved in it in the Hastings area in the UK, and we're just going to move forward anyway. We're going to implement it, we're going to offer it, we're going to try and pilot it, and we'll see what's happening. So please have a think about it. Come on to my Unstoppable Coach page, or onto www.unstoppablecoach.co.uk. Leave me some messages. If you want to get in contact with me, that's fantastic as well. So until then, I'll leave that with you. May God go with you. May you have a great day, and you too can become unstoppable.